Hello guys.
Hi,
Hi, my name is Izati.
and my name is Ipei.
Yeah, we're from group 24. I'm the Lex 2018. And this is our last discussion. Our 12th discussion
Yeah, so
for week 10. Week 10? Week 14, sorry, week 14. Yeah,
14
sorry.
is week 14.
Yeah, for week 14.
And,
I will be discussing on the strength, weakness, whether we like or dislike either three of the books.
yes.
And let's start with strength of our first book.
Which is the Hunger Games, the first book.
Yeah. Ipe, please.
Okay, as you all know, the Hunger Games book is about the girl Katniss who get chosen to fight with the other districts in the arena. It's a book about like adventure. Not adventure. It's like fighting.
It's mixing. It's mixed.
Yeah,
there's adventure, fighting,
a little
love.
about politics and love. Yeah, and friendship, family, like that. So, what do you think about the strength and weakness?
You're asking me.
I think that the strength of this book is that the plot is really special. It's different from all the other books, and I think that is why it is so popular among teenagers, because it is so exciting.
Yeah, and somehow it tells us a lot about adventurous teens, you know, because we are teens, so we feel like we're in the novel.
Yeah,
we feel the novel. We
feel like the how it is like, because it's written in the first point of view. Yeah, it's written from Katniss' point of view, so you will feel like her.
Yeah.
And you will feel like you are in the arena instead of hers. It makes you want to read more, and you can't stop reading it until you finish it.
And but I have a point where the weakness of the book, of the novel, is that it portrays quite a lot of violence.
Yeah, violence. It's like
they kill each other. You know, teens, kids.
Yeah, kids, even kids, like Rue in the District 8. She's still a kid, like Katniss' sister, but she gets chosen and no one's volunteer for her. Like how Katniss volunteered to replace for her sister in the arena, but she has no one, so she has to fight all the other districts. So that is really cool.
Even though it is exciting, and because you know, fights, we love fights, not really, but the violence in it is like extra. They kill mercilessly for their self needs,
for the entertainment of the people in the Panem. Yeah.
What else you dislike about the book?
I think that the violence is a big issue. But other than that, I think that it's a really good book. Like,
so the violence is like minor weakness.
Yeah, just the violence, I think.
What about the second book, Prisoner of Zenda?
The Prisoner of Zenda,
I quite like its genre because it's classical. I love classic things, and it was the first time I read classic novel, and I feel it is an easy novel to understand, even though it is an English classic. But I managed to understand each part of the phrases and sentences, because it uses some of classic phrases. And Sama?
I think the Prisoner of Zenda, the plot is really interesting, and I like the characters too, like Princess Flavia and Rudolph, and who else?
Yeah, like these novels portrays like lots of moral values. You know,
Yeah.
honesty, loyalty,
Yeah, honor and
sincerity.
love. Yeah, like how Princess Flavia sacrifices her love, and how Rudolph he saves the king, even though it is not his country, but he helps the advisors to save the country's king.
That is one of the good points in the novel.
Yeah.
Uh, and our third book,
Our third book. Oh.
Fault in Our Stars.
Yeah, The Fault in Our Stars.
It's also an amazing novel written by John Green.
Yeah.
It's
in a modern setting. The difference is between all three of these books have different settings.
Yeah, different setting, different genre, but very interesting.
Which has their own special points. And what do you like about The Fault in Our Stars?
The part one gives us hope, I think, because even though it tells us, even though you have illness, even at teens age, you can still live your life.
Yeah.
You know, as a teen, I can feel what the author wants to. I'm a teen. You know, you can feel it, right? Yeah, you can feel it. You can feel what the author wants to tell you. And what is the weakness of the novel Fault in Our Stars?
I think
maybe
the sad ending, maybe. But it's the reality. It brings out.
It's a harsh reality, but it's a reality.
Yeah, we can't change about reality.
You have to accept. And I like this novel because it is written beautifully. I mean, like lots of beautiful phrases, inspiring quotes.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because as a human, we love to listen to good things that can inspire our life to become more motivational, right?
Yeah. It gives motivation, inspiration to teenagers who are having the same issues or having illness, or people who don't have illness, or teenagers to feel grateful about their life, that they should spend time on doing great things or being kind to other people.
Yeah.
Because they are more fortunate than other people.
Totally.
Yeah.
And so among these three books, which is your favorite?
My favorite would be The Hunger Games.
I guess so.
I really love like exciting storylines. Like even though the bad side is about the violence, but if you ignore that, not ignore entirely, but it's a story, and then I think it is the most interesting.
Yeah, I also feel like adrenaline rush when reading it, because lots of themes lots of genre is represented in the novel, so you have mixed feelings And but for me, I think I love the classic novel Prison of Zenda because it is quite simple. Two-person not actually claiming the throne, but one greedy person wanted to claim throne, and he failed because of his evilness. Yeah, it's a royalty.
Yeah. But I like that book too. It's my second favorite book. Yeah. I like about the change of events in the stories. It's unexpected, and it's like involves like hero and a princess. But the difference is that the princess does not like the real king, but likes another fake king. That's what's special.
And plus, the classic novel also has some, comic that portrays of what Rudolph Hensler look like, what Rudolph Rasendil and King Rudolph looks like, and I as a reader feels quite entertained with those comics because if we try to imagine by ourselves because it's a classic, so we can really tell how does it look like. So that really helps me in finding the book interesting. So so you agree that among these three books, Hunger Games plot is the most interesting one?
Yeah, the most special, I think.
Yeah.
Most outstanding.
I forgot who wrote that. Hunger Games. Remember?
I don't remember too. I can't think of it.
Yeah, I can see.
It's like a few weeks ago.
Yeah. It's okay. But he, anyways, he did a really good job in giving the best thing to read to people.
Yeah.
And
if you haven't read these books yet, you should.
You should read all three books.
Yes.
Because they are very interesting. Just like we does. I think that is all.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us reviewing these three novels. So I think that's the end of Likes 2018 for us. Till then, okay.
Thank you.
Thank you and goodbye. Have a good day.